Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're just filling up these cells over here. We're going to use pretty much the rest of the Portland that I have, and fill in many of these cells. That way I can come back one more time and then fill this horizontal bond beam all the way to the top. And I do that all at once to make sure it's all one solid piece. But to make that easy, we're filling in a lot of these cells, you know, from it's basically at the concrete level right now. So we're gonna fill it up to about this height. That way I don't have to make as much concrete all at once to make this horizontal guy all one piece. So we're gonna start mixing up some concrete. Got the trusty old Harbor Freight mixer there. This thing has done an amazing job. Well worth every penny I spent on that thing. Got a couple bags of Portland here. I have one more full bag and then a full bucket, so if I need some more. Still got a bunch of sand and 2B limestone. So we're good to go. We're gonna start filling up these cells. Alright guys, so for this concrete, I'm just using my standard 3-2-1 mix. So 3 scoops of gravel, 2 scoops of sand, 1 scoop of Portland, and that's just the ratio that I like to use. When I'm filling up these cells like this, I make the concrete a little bit more wet than I normally would, just so it kind of seeps into all the little crevices and everything, and make sure I get it everywhere. And I'm just a big fan of actually making concrete, mixing it and pouring it in here. I've seen and heard of guys that just dry pour it into all these cells and then just spray water, and you can do it that way. I just think making concrete and actually mixing it is a lot better overall. So I'm just basically putting it into his wheelbarrow, wheeling it over, and then using a scoop to scoop it in. Later in the video, I actually just grab some 5-gallon buckets and start going in that way. But I think the 5-gallon bucket way was a little bit better. And yeah, like I said, I'm just continuing to fill this wall all the way down. I almost have it filled just so I can fill the final top course all at once. Alright, just got another ton of gravel. That's my 2B limestone. Got some more Portland here. Got this extra bucket that I'm going to use up. And we're going to continue filling this wall. And I think I have enough now to finish this horizontal bond beam. So I think we're going to get all that done today. Alright, so I just have a little bit here left that I was filling up on this corner of the wall. So I ran out of concrete, so I went and got more, and now I'm just filling these last, I think like 10 cells maybe, not even. And then we can finish filling up this last cell all the way through, all the way over. I got all of these filled pretty much up to this block right here. So now I am ready to fill in this trench and create my horizontal bond beam. Let's get this done. All right, guys, just got all that filled. I had a bunch of gravel left over, so I just spread that out. I've been needing to get some for that anyway, so nice to have a bunch of extra here. Spread that all out and got this nice again instead of having a bunch of clay. And this is what we got. So I got this all filled all the way down. Like I said, I wanted to make this all one piece, or fill this all at once. But now we have up to course number 6 filled on that whole back wall here. I think this is actually course like number 10 or 11 if you're counting from down from the footer. But now I have concrete all the way filled, all the way down from the footer. I have my rebar sticking out of the footer that overlaps this rebar. So this rebar basically goes all the way down to the footer. And yeah, guys, just another big step complete here. I don't think this wall is ever gonna move anywhere ever. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I ended up using basically a yard of concrete to do all that, maybe a little bit over. I used up like a little over 6 bags of Portland, plus like a solid ton of gravel and probably 3/4 ton of sand. But yeah, just another step complete. Making some progress here on this garage, one step at a time. If you guys want to see more of this project, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on the future videos. And while you're here, drop a big thumbs up down below. I really appreciate it, and it helps the video reach a wider audience. So drop a big thumbs up, guys. So thanks, guys. Hope you have a great day. Peace.